welcome to this week's Torah in Parshas Vayigash. The Parsha begins with the continuation of the dialogue that began in last week's Parshas Miketz between Yehuda and Yosef. So Yehuda steps forward with purpose and he repeats to Yosef the whole story of how they had come down to Egypt and how they had been treated so unfairly by Yosef. Eventually, Yosef gives in and he breaks and he reveals to his brothers his true identity, who he really is. Immediately, Yosef asks for his father to be brought down to Egypt, and the Pharaoh joins him in welcoming and inviting Yosef's family to live in Egypt, as well as sending gifts to Yaakov. When the brothers arrive home and tell Yaakov that his sons are still alive, his son Yosef is still alive, he's overwhelmed with joy and he agrees to travel down to Egypt. The Torah then lists the names of the 70 members of Yaakov's family who had descended down to Egypt, and upon arrival, Yaakov and Yosef have this emotional reunion. Then Yosef ensures that they settle in the land of Goshen, the best grazing land in Egypt. Then the Torah relates the meeting between Yaakov and Parai, and finally the Parsha ends with how Yosef acquires all the land in all of Egypt, aside from the land belonging to the priests, for the Parai in return for more food, and after that how the people themselves end up working for the Parai when they had run out of land to pay for food in those years of famine. In summary, this week's Parsha began with Yehuda's verbal attack on Yosef, and Yosef then admits his identity. Then Yaakov and his family move down and settle into Egypt, and finally the laws and taxes that Yosef instituted on the Egyptian people. Good Shabbos.